So these are national historic sites, and the first one is Castillo San Cristóbal. That's the one we kind of quickly saw there. And then the second one, the big one, is Castillo San Felipe del Morro. That's about a mile away. So we'll start out with the smaller one here up the hill. So this first one's only about a 10 or 15 minute walk from the ship, so it's nice and close. Castillo San Cristóbal, open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Adults are $10. Children are free. We actually have an annual pass, so we can use that to get in. And they don't accept cash, so you need to use a card. There's our ship over the building, so you can see it's not that far. We need to go get our national parks passport stamped here in the bookstore.
Here in the courtyard, you can learn about the 3 different flags, as well as you can check out the many rooms that line the courtyard. Inside, you'll find vast information on the history of the fort, as well as some maps that help explain the area.
There's also several lookouts that look over the city, so make sure to check those out. Really low doorways, so watch your head. Through here you'll find cannons. Really neat to look at. Across the way is the troop quarters upstairs. There's also a walkway to the upper area. We'll be up there in a moment. If you need restrooms, they have them here as well. And one of my favorite spots for photos is over here. We've got the ship in the background and Old Town San Juan off to the right.
Underneath the troop quarters, you will find more rooms with more cannons. But we're going to take the interior staircase up to the troop quarters to check it out. Upstairs, you find large open rooms with views overlooking the courtyard. Imagine this would have looked so different many years ago when this place was full of soldiers.
From the troop quarters, we can head up the circular staircase all the way to the upper observation area. This goes around and around till you get to the top. Out the door, and again, fantastic views from up top. If we look down in the other direction, you can see truly how large this fort is.
Heading down the ramp, which is actually quite steep, it'll take us down to the courtyard. And there's a tunnel there that goes under the ramp, through the wall, and takes you out to a lower platform.
Here you'll also find great views, as well as this lookout with views of the ocean and all the way down to the other fort we're going to visit, Castillo San Felipe del Morro. All right, we're down at the first fort there, and we're going to head over to the second one way down at the peninsula there. This is the one with the big grassy fields in front of it. So beautiful down here.
It's really pretty, and this wind is delightful because otherwise it would be hot.
Yes. The walk between Castillo San Cristóbal and Castillo San Felipe del Morro is about a mile, and there's sidewalks the whole way. It's about a 20 to 25 minute walk. There it is. We're just about there. So there's that historic cemetery down there. And then the big fort on the other side of the fields.
This is the Santa Maria Magdalena da Pazzi Cemetery. It is a Catholic cemetery constructed in 1863.
It's also famous for flying kites here, so there's a few people out today. Warm enough for you?
Definitely.
It is a hot day out here. Even though our ship arrived early at 2 p.m., the forts are only open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., so we're feeling a little rushed. We're here about an hour before closing.
Good thing to know though, admission gets you into both forts, so make sure you hold on to your receipt so that you don't need to pay twice.
And if you have a National Parks passport, don't forget to get that stamped as well.
It's hot.
It is hot, yeah. There's a warning. The Castillo San Felipe del Morro courtyard is beautiful. It's a bright, vibrant yellow color. There's a lot to look at and learn. You can wander through the barracks. The flags. A fort model. You can learn about the mortars and the cannons. There's a lot to see.
What I love is the astounding view and refreshing breeze. I just have to peek over the edge here and I can look all the way down to Castillo San Cristóbal, where we were earlier.
I love wandering into the lookout towers and taking a peek. And cannons still line the edge of the fort. There's so many lookouts. This one looks over the lower courtyard area. You can see how high we really are.
Inside the jail, they have a recorded presentation that you can take in, plus there's fans if it's hot outside.
You got thrown in the clink. Ouch! I just hit my head. Watch your head. Hurts. I just smashed my head.
Not the first time either, is it?
No, that's the second time I hit my head. I need a helmet in here. You can explore the upper area above the courtyard. Where you'll find a lighthouse. And you can look over the wall down below. Just be really careful as there's no guardrails. And it is quite high, all the way from my shadow way down there. And across the fields to Old Town San Juan.
We will head back down the ramp and to the main courtyard and look for the staircase that takes us to the main firing battery.
It's quite a long staircase down to the lower level area.
And they do ask that people stay off the middle ramp section.
Down here you'll really see how tall these walls are. And there's more lookouts that are really tiny. I highly recommend you take off your backpack before you get in here, because it's kind of hard to turn around.
Are you talking from experience?
I am. You'll also find a beautiful lookout area that overlooks down below and the ocean. You can also head down to the lower plaza with more rooms and things to check out. There's a lot of stuff to look at here at this fort.
There is a triangular staircase that you can take. It's easy to miss, but I find it kind of fun to take and it's interesting. It'll take us right up to the courtyard.
This bypasses the main stairs that we took all the way down to the lower area, and the stairs are quite steep, but it's really quite interesting and fun. There we go, we've made it back to the top. Well, that was fun.
I'm still catching my breath though.
From the stairs.
Yeah.